Hi, 6th grade! So I'm going to talk to you today about your Elemental Superheroes project. So you should be at Station 6 right now, and at this station you are going to start this project. So for this one, you are going to be creating a superhero based on one of the elements from the periodic table. So a little bit of background about this. You're going to get an element. So you're going to pull paper out of the little container that I have sitting there, and you're going to use that element then for your project. So what you'll do is you'll research your element, you'll kind of find out what its properties are, and what it looks like, what happens when it burns, that kind of thing, and then you're going to create a superhero from those properties. So for example, I'll show you mine, and you promise you can't laugh. So this is mine. I chose lead because it's probably one of my favorite elements just because of its chemical symbol Pb. So this is Lady Lead, and she has 5 superpowers. She's able to create poisons and shoot bullets and that kind of thing. You'll also see that I have the number of protons and neutrons over here, and I also have its chemical symbol and a little background information about it, and then a little picture that I drew. So let's talk about what I expect for this project. So there are 5 things that you need to do to make sure you have everything you need for the project. So the first one is that you need to create an original superhero design. So you saw with mine, kind of just made my own superhero, gave her own name, that kind of thing. So 2 is that you need to list 5 superpowers based on the properties. So lead is very malleable, which means, as we learned today, which means it's very bendable. So she's able to bend easily. Lead, when you ingest it, it's poisonous. If you've heard of lead poison before, lead poisoning. So when lead is ingested, it goes to the nervous system and it kind of shuts your brain down. And so she can create this poison based on from when people ingest it. And then lead, sometimes people say that lead bullets, so she can fire bullets. Lead, when puts up in like an oxidized barrier, so it kind of protects it, and so that's what that is there. And then when you burn lead, it gives off a bluish white flame. So that was her last one. So I have 5 superpowers. And then an interesting backstory. I didn't do so well on this one, but I talked about how she was exposed to lead at a young age and she began exhibiting those properties. So I didn't do a very good job. There are other ones that do better, but that's kind of an idea of what it could be. Then the number of protons, neutrons, electrons in the element. And I have that up here. Protons, neutrons, and electrons. And then I also have the chemical symbol, which is the last one. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let me know. So good luck and have fun with this.